All right, we've gotten our first measurable snowfall today and this evening here in the Springfield area and really across a lot of the area. This is our live look right now, and we're looking almost straight down from our tower camera here at the front lawn of Color 10, and you can see the ground is blanketed with a thin layer of snow. I did go outside, measured, and it looks like we've got anywhere from, say, a quarter to maybe as much as a half an inch. This is primarily on the grass, the leaves, and on the car tops. But I want to point out something else. Here's a sidewalk right there. You notice that white in there. So we've got some snow trying to accumulate on the sidewalk, and we're also getting some snow trying to accumulate in our parking lot. What does that tell you? That tells you that the roads, while those temperatures are still above freezing, the snow has come down heavily enough and temperatures are close enough to freezing so that there is slush on the roads. Our parking lot is covered in slush. The sidewalks are covered in slush. And I would guess that I-44 and Highway 60 and some of those smaller highways, especially running east, northeast, and maybe now southeast away from Springfield, are getting slick as a result of slushy accumulations on the roads. We're sitting just above freezing, 33 degrees. What's helping with the accumulations, though, is the fact that we've lost daylight. And I think with temperatures continue to slowly settle out around freezing, and it being nighttime, it's going to be easier to accumulate whatever snow that we find the remainder of the night tonight. This is what it looks like on radar currently. We've got a little swirl in the atmosphere right here generating this pocket of heavier snowfall now across southern Webster County, eastern Christian County, and western Douglas County. This will continue to pivot off toward the east-southeast. So it should be snowing pretty heavily in Ava, up toward Mansfield, west toward Seymour, into Rogersville. The snow in the Springfield area is now a lot lighter, but we could still find maybe some very minor accumulations, at least on the surfaces that have accumulated some snow this evening. Here's the forecast overnight tonight. Waves of additional snow showers expected tonight through about sunrise, and it tapers off to flurries for the morning hours tomorrow. It looks like those chances for snow showers will tend to be especially along and east of Highway 65 and north of the state line. Tomorrow, I expect some breaks in the clouds to develop, and that's going to send temperatures up to near 40 degrees for the high. We're going to melt off a lot of the light accumulations that we get tonight as a result of that. So we're cleaning the slate, only to find another wave of snow showers moving in tomorrow night and extending into Friday morning. Looks like that wave will tend to be along and east of Highway 65, but I think we're going to get that snow further south and in north central Arkansas. Then as we work through the day on Friday, we're going to try to clear out the cloud cover slowly, but we'll try to clear it out from west to east, although I do think it stays cloudy east of Highway 65 right through the end of the afternoon. As far as snow totals, the heavier amounts will tend to be right in here, north of Highway 60 and east of Highway 65 overnight tonight, where upwards of an inch, maybe an inch and a half of snow is possible. We'll try to melt that off, and then we'll get that next wave tomorrow night. That same area looks like it'll pick up maybe a half an inch to an inch and a half of snowfall. Here in Springfield, we're going to be kind of on the southwestern edge of those higher amounts. Overnight tonight, I've gone ahead and bumped up our total to maybe 3/4 of an inch or less of snow tonight, with maybe a half an inch or less Thursday night into Friday morning. Temperatures should settle out around the freezing mark. Looks like about 44 high tomorrow, down to about 31 tomorrow night, with a high of only 38 degrees on Friday. Looking ahead to the upcoming holiday weekend, Saturday's our pick day, sunshine and 47. Looks like on Sunday we're looking at highs around 40 degrees, and for New Year's Day we're looking at a high of about 37 degrees. And as we get back to work next week, we're going to keep that pattern on the chilly side with a high of 44 on Tuesday and in the upper 30s on Wednesday.